With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
I want to be a frog.
To get us started, we're going to go around and I'm going to ask how each of you are feeling right now. Let's start with Kai. How you doing?
She's just, like, mildly concerned.
Okay.
She's not, like, strongly concerned yet.
Got it.
Triggus hasn't relayed the message yet.
That's fair. I like that. How's Triggus doing?
Triggus is, like, as worried as Triggus can get. He doesn't usually get worried, but he knows that the word help is, like, that serious business. But he's also excited because he's getting to ride with Rhakna.
That's sweet. I like it. How's Rhakna doing?
Rhakna's doing pretty okay for Rhakna. But she's definitely worried about Bastian and slightly comforted by Triggus in her lap.
That is super sweet, and I love it.
Yeah, so she's, not bad for Rhakna.
Nice. The very last thing that happened was
probably.
you just sent this message, and Triggus has heard back the weak-sounding help. That's kind of like where we cut off.
Okay.
So let's deal with that first.
Okay.
So, Triggus, you have just received back in your mind a weak-sounding help from... you obviously never heard Bastian's voice before, but you know because of the way that sending works that it's Bastian.
Okay. Isn't that terrible?
Is what terrible, Triggus?
Bastian. Not good.
Triggus, we didn't hear the message. Only you heard the message.
Oh, he said help, like quietly, like he's tired or dying or something.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
That does sound bad.
See?
I'm glad we could all come to the same conclusion.
So we need to hurry to help him.
Do we know that we're going in the right direction? I don't know who I'm asking. Everybody.
Hector did mention that he was camping south of south of Wolfpine, essentially, which is where you decided to head.
Well, can you send any more messages, Triggus? Or it was just the one, right?
I think it would take another spell slot.
You have, I believe, 2 more 3rd level spell slots.
Okay.
Well, no, maybe we should save it. I don't want you to just, send back okay, So.
10-4.
10-4, good buddy.
I mean, it sounds like he didn't use his character limit, so he might not. Okay, so we just have that information now.
Yes.
Okay. Things are bad. Yeah, let's maybe pick up the pace a little bit or something.
Do you want me to drive, Rhakna?
No. Just no.
All right, and so you guys start headed south. Yes.
I do have a note here that I need to meditate. So
okay.
It was very important last time.
I remember that. Yes, we can totally make that happen.
I can meditate and drive a horse at the same time, right? Horse with a blanket on its head.
Yeah, I would say I'll let you do that if you're following. If your horse is not in the lead.
Ooh.
Rhakna's horse is usually
Rhakna's horse is always in the lead. Okay, yeah, I only need, I think, 6 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll hang back for a second and and put the horse on cruise control and meditate real quick.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a bit.
And hopefully Triggus isn't talking or singing
or moving.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think if anything, I'd probably be like, "Hey, Triggus, let's play a game." And just I want you to name everything purple you can find in this forest while we're going by.
That's genius.
That's really
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
And then I start meditating.
I'm going to give you a point of inspiration for that
That's awesome.
I will take it.
because that is a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
Sweet.
There's a whole field of purple. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Totally kidding. What does it look like when you meditate on a horse? Just out of curiosity.
That's a good question. Probably just really unnatural. Like, like can't get too relaxed or anything. How do you meditate while you're staying tense the whole time? But I'm just thinking like, I've got like Triggus on my lap and everything too. So like, I think like Rhakna's legs are like kind of gripping a little bit on the horse, like making sure I'm staying on. I think she's got Triggus in one arm. Like normally she'd put both of her hands out in a very like, I don't know, very stereotypical like meditating, like when you're sitting and you got your arms out, like I'm trying to do right now in person that you guys can't see. But she's got one arm like just around Triggus. I don't think she trusts him to like stay on a horse. You're too slippery. So one arm around Triggus while he tries to find purple things, and one arm out and like eyes closed and like chilling on a horse.
Got it. Can I have you roll for... I'm gonna let you choose either insight or religion.
Ooh. Insight bad. Religion good. I have a +2 in religion.
Nice.
I don't think I get to use that often.
Yeah.
I'm rolling a d20, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 12 + 2, so 14.
Nice. Okay. Rhakna, you haven't meditated in a while. Would you said 14?
Yeah.
Okay. For a 14, it comes back to you easier than you kind of expected it to. You pretty quickly, like, the world around you kind of fades, basically, as you get really into your meditation. You are probably expecting, like, a really quick and simple meditation, just, to change up your spells. But while you're, like, mentally preparing your new spells, you kind of sense a really comforting presence that you have sensed, I think, maybe once before. And you would remember that presence as Shima, kind of the creator of everything, essentially. And she doesn't say anything. You just sense her presence while you're meditating.
Cool. I think Rhakna softens a bit. She's gripping onto Triggus. She's gripping onto the horse. She kind of softens a bit. It's definitely unexpected for her. I don't think she says anything either.
I like that. All right. That's fair. You feel comforted by this presence, and that's all that happens. And then I'm going to let you rearrange your spells however you need.
Sweet. Done.
Exciting. The rest of the party kind of sees a brief Rhakna's meditating. Triggus, you have front row seat, essentially. For a brief moment during her meditation, she starts to get like a faint glow around her, and it lasts for a moment. It's not like fleeting or anything like that. And then as she kind of comes out of her meditation, it just fades away.
Rhakna, you were sparkly again. It was really cool.
I was.
Yeah, you were sparkly.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really pretty. You're already really pretty, but it made you even really prettier.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Whatever tension that Rhakna lost from meditating is now back. She's like sweating. She's like, oh my God. And oh my Bahamut, and doesn't even know what to. I was meditating.
It looks fun, but I didn't find anything purple.
Oh, keep looking. I know there's purple stuff in here. It's a forest. So keep looking.
Hey, Rhakna, will you roll me deception check?
Yeah, I should. 17.
Yeah, Triggus, you fully believe that Rhakna, you at least believe that Rhakna believes that
Right.
there is a lot of purple in this forest.
+1.
There's got to be purple here somewhere.
Yeah.
You all have not gotten very far when Kai, you, I can't remember, is Shael behind you on the horse?
I think I was behind her. 'Cause
Okay.
She's taller.
Oh, that's right. So, wait, wouldn't it make sense for you to be in front?
But she's not in her lap. Very specific.
Yeah,
not in her
true.
lap.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I specifically said I got behind her. Because
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't want to be in her lap.
That's totally fair.
You took one look at us over on this horse and you're like, no.
Like, that is not the life for me. So you don't get very far, and you feel Shael not exactly tense up. That's the wrong word for it. But it's almost as if something has caught her attention very suddenly. And she is driving the horse. And so she stops and she like kind of turns to face the other, you guys behind her. And she says, I need to go to Hector.
Okay. Why?
And she's kind of, she's been really spacey. Triggus, you would be the only one to really know that, like, she's always been kind of spacey. This is more, like, since you found her. It's been, she's usually, like, spacey, but also very friendly. She loves people and animals and plants and everything. But she's been a lot more withdrawn and quiet than you remember her being. And so she kind of like she's thinking about it, and she says, I don't know if I have words, but I need to go be with Hector. He needs me. And I mean, you'll be okay without me, right? For a minute.
No, I don't think so. Will we see you again?
Oh,
Or are you going to go in a bubble?
no, I didn't intend. I hopefully won't go in a bubble, but I need to be with Hector. I don't know how. I know. The wind told me.
Yeah. Yeah, wind. Well, I mean, that should be fine, right? Should we... Well, how far along are we? Does she need to take a horse or what?
When she can see you kind of like starting the gears to turn about like whether to send her with a horse or not, her eyes kind of light up and she says, oh, no. I get to do something that I haven't done in a very long time. I just realized it's been a very long time. And she hops off of the horse and you see her wild shape into a deer. And this adorable, like, this adorable doe is suddenly standing before you. And it's Shael. It's where Shael was before. And as soon as she completes the transformation into this deer, it's like her whole face lights up and she starts like pouncing around and jumping, and like this is the happiest deer you've ever seen in your life. And she like immediately goes and finds some berries and like eats a couple of the berries and she's exuberantly bounding around in deer form.
Let's do that too, everybody. And then Triggus closes his eyes and kind of just tenses up. Triggus, I want to be a frog. Oh, Frog time.
Triggus.
Am I frog yet?
Triggus, you're not a druid.
Druid. That's a special thing.
Yeah, you're a bard.
Okay.
You could learn to do that someday, but just not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, turning into a frog, I'm pretty sure takes some practice, so
Okay.
keep at it. Rhakna today with Triggus. Shael, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it back? How do I ask this nicely? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you have the attention span to make it back? Are you going to be okay if we leave you?
The deer like nods a lot because deer can't speak. That's fair question. The deer nods emphatically.
Okay, I just don't want to lose her too, you know.
Yeah.
So,
roll me an insight check.
is this like the deer believability check or 14 minus 1?
Yeah, you. Once she gets like the leaping and bounding out of her system, you feel pretty confident that she will be able to focus on her mission because she seems like she already seems ready to start headed back in that direction. And she seemed pretty insistent that Hector needed her. From what you have experienced with her, she doesn't seem like someone who would abandon someone she cared for who needed help.
I mean, like, I know her intentions are good. I just, she might like trick us out a little bit on the way back. So
Find a family.
just accidentally settle down, on our way back to town.
She finds a little deer family and just lives out the rest of her days as a deer.
She's like, am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
5 years down the road, she wakes up mid-sleep. Oh, Hector!
Oh, at least she didn't leave the oven on or something.
Right? No, you feel pretty confident that she'll be able to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Bye, Shael. we turn our horses backwards so we can back away slowly.
Shael has seen you guys back away awkwardly a few times, and she thinks that's just how you exit a scene, so she does the same as a deer. She backs away awkwardly.
No, she shouldn't pick up any social cues from us.
Yeah, she backs away awkwardly, and then she turns and bounds away through the forest back north.
Well, I hope everything's okay with Hector.
Yeah.
Druids know some, like, healing magic and stuff, right? I mean...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she'll be able to help him.
Now the question is if we can help Bastian.
I'm going with yes. We, of course, yes. I don't know what's going on, or where he is exactly, or why he needs help, or if there's like 200 bad guys there, or a big fortress, or anything like that. But I'm sure that it'll be fine. We're good. We can help Bastian.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
But before we go, we need to huddle up.
Do we?
Yeah. Yeah. Kai, can you come over here?
Yeah.
Okay. On 3.
Uh-oh.
Scrap metal. Scrap metal. That's our cheer to help us be powerful and safe. Ready?
Oh.
Scrap metal. Scrap metal.
Kai, are you gonna get in on this?
You guys have enough cheer for both of me.
What's the next line?
Where's the horse?
Where's
Find the horse.
find the horse?
He's made out of
Made out of
scrap metal. Scrap metal.
Man. I think like Rhakna like trails off after that line, like, oh no. I was about to be like, okay, like Rhakna calms down a little bit after the scrap metal song, but then he threw in that bombshell. Great, yeah, let's keep going.
All right, sounds fair. So on your horses, Pluto and Andromedus, now minus Shael, the three of you start headed south. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are you looking? What are you looking for exactly?
Purple stuff.
Triggus is looking for purple stuff. That's totally fair.
I think we were looking for Hector's cart as like a starting point, and then we were gonna go from there.
Or poop. Like scrap poop. Like, that would give us a clue.
I suppose it would. Not something that we even know if we need to be looking for. Not a question we've asked.
Does Bastian? I don't know.
Yeah, Rhakna's looking for a trail of scrap metal.
All right. Everyone roll me an investigation check, please.
21.
11.
Ooh.
18.
Okay. We'll do the 11 first. Sorry. Actually, for an 11, you can hear pretty loudly what sounds like a handful of voices, like gruff voices, and they're kind of you can also hear like what sounds like something big being moved, and that's what you get for an 11. For your searching for Hector's wagon. For your, you got 18, you said?
Yes.
And you are actually, Triggus is searching for purple things.
Yeah.
So you see like a couple of little purple flowers kind of by the base of a tree. And it's really like the first purple thing that you've seen since you got into this forest. But that's what Triggus spots. He spots some purple flowers.
Okay.
And Rhakna, you hear essentially what Kai hears. The sound of people moving, basically sounds like moving around some heavy things. And they're kind of like shouting a little back and forth. They're not trying to be quiet. And for your 21, you can come to the conclusion that like they're essentially bandits. And they are like hauling away something of good size.
Okay.
They're working together to haul away something of good size. From their conversation, you can gather that they have no idea that you're there.
Look
Okay.
at the flowers.
Yeah, that was my next
Do you
question.
see 'em?
Do I see the purple? I see the purple flowers.
You also see the purple flowers.
Do you,
Right.
Ty, do you
21.
see 'em?
Put them out to me, Triggus.
Right there.
Wow. Love that.
Oh, it got me good. Point him out to me. Oh, wow.
Well, I only got an 11, so I figured I did not see the purple flower.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Everybody shh. That's Rhakna. That's not Ashley. That's
Thank you
Rhakna.
for clarifying.
As if Ashley would ever shoot us.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
It sounds like bandits. We haven't had a run-in with bandits in a really long time. Didn't we murder the last bandits we met?
Yes,
Is
you
that
did.
the last time we murdered?
Yes. That might be the last time you murdered. I don't know. You killed some deacons and Sadie after that.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Does that count? I mean,
She came back.
yeah, she's good now.
And we only killed one of the deacons. The other two ran off.
That's fair.
The other one died in the forest, and then
yeah.
Harold's still out there somewhere.
Plotting your demise.
No doubt about it. Yes.
Well, if they have what I think they have, then we're probably gonna have to kill them.
They've definitely got something heavy sounding.
Is it more purple flowers?
I'm almost completely certain it is not more
Okay.
purple flowers.
The
Yeah.
purple flowers wouldn't be that heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, it would take a lot. A lot. Anyway. I don't think they've noticed us yet. We should hide the horses.
Yes. Let's do that. I like this.
We should hide the horses. And Kai, can you like sneak up and get a good look at them, and maybe we can surprise them?
Oh yeah, I could like send Gemini out.
Oh
Do a
yeah.
surprise attack.
I was thinking like you're supposed to be sneaky and like
Well, no, like
you don't get to sneak.
I sneak up pretty close, and then
Okay.
if I determine if they're like bad guys,
Oh yeah.
then I can pop Gemini out.
Yeah, and the stabby and stuff.
Yeah, he could do surprise stab, and then we could also surprise stab.
Yeah. Yes.
Almost as if Beetlejuice. You guys just said stab like 3 times in the past 10 seconds.
Oh no.
There's a little like muffled shaking from your dagger holder. I can't remember if we've determined, but Gemini, he can pop out.
Yeah,
Is he able to?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Gemini kind of pops out and he goes, "Are we doing some stabbing? I heard some stabbing words."
Yes, but we have to time it right. I'll tell you when we're stabbing.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Yeah. So,
Wait, that pretty girl isn't here, right?
no, she's not.
Okay, I don't want her to see me stabbing. I don't think she'd like that very much.
Yeah, I don't think she would either. But yeah, so if you could just hover along silently until I tell you to go, then you can do as much stabbing as you like.
Woo! Okay, I can be quiet. I'm so excited to do some stabbing.
Okay.
Just let me, is go the word?
Yeah, that'll be our word.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna hop off my horse. Where are we hiding the horses?
Let's try those trees over there.
Okay.
Which trees?
You're in a forest, I mean, so that works. Just totally.
So, how about Triggus and I? We go hide the horses close by. We'll put the blanket over both of their heads
Good idea.
I like it.
and try to put the blanket over them. And then we'll go rendezvous and meet up with Kai and Gemini in their hiding spot.
Yeah. When you
All right.
hear fighting sounds.
I'm gonna deal with this one first, then the horses. What do you do to try and hide your horses?
We're gonna go over to some kind of thicker looking trees with some bushes close by, and I'm gonna rip a couple of smaller branches down off of some trees nearby and prop them up, try and cover the horses, the living horses, a little bit. And put a blanket over their heads and pat them and say, "We'll be back."
It's adorable.
Do I have sugar cubes? I give them sugar cubes.
I don't know if you have sugar cubes. Yeah, you can have sugar cubes.
Sweet, I give them sugar cubes.
You looked like you were looking up something, so I wanted to wait.
I have invisibility. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Lasts up to an hour. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as it's on the target's person. What's funny?
I love this so much.
No, I just remember the last time you used invisibility.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
What
Wasn't
happened? Was it great? It was probably pretty great.
It was when we were fighting either the nightmare or the ghost, and you used invisibility on yourself.
And it was pretty great.
Yeah.
It was. I think you did she retrieve a gemstone? Or
Oh,
I think so.
yeah.
you might have
Yeah.
invisibly retrieved a gemstone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think this would work though because it's just a creature. It would only be one of the horses would be invisible.
Well, doesn't it say anything that they're touching? Maybe they could just be...
Anything the target is wearing or carrying. So if we could get them to stack up like bunk beds.
Maybe not.
Oh my god. So it does say, Triggus, so it's a 2nd level spell. If you cast it using a 3rd level spell slot, you can target an additional creature.
Okay. Should I do that?
Yeah. Well, how are we gonna find them afterwards?
I was just thinking this is a creative new way for us to lose the horse.
Exactly what I was thinking of
I
your
can
DM.
smell them.
No.
They're nice horses who, when we're done and we call for them, they will walk up and hopefully we'll see some hoof prints.
Don't they speak Elvish?
Yes, but
Then you can tell them what we need to do.
Yeah, but also we need to like leave something nearby them, like a
so we
marker,
know where to
so
look.
we know where to look.
Oh. What if I leave my bedroll or something?
That would be a little suspicious.
Oh, purple flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all coming back around. Full circle.
This so much. That is so satisfying. Oh my god. Point of inspiration.
Yay.
Holy bananas.
You will have to tell them don't eat them.
Okay.
That is an incredibly good idea, Triggus.
Okay.
Do you want to go pick the purple flowers and then we can put them over here and I'll get the horses ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I go and pick the flowers and bring them back.
Okay, and then I turn to the horses. So we're gonna make you invisible. Because we have to leave you here for just a second. There's some bandits up ahead. And so just so nothing can like get you, we're gonna make you invisible. And we're gonna leave these purple flowers here so that we know that you're here. Please don't eat them. Rhakna can give you some more sugar cubes if you're hungry.
Yeah, apparently I have some.
Are we good?
Just thumbs up. Like, cool.
I think Pluto is... They look at each other. The horses look at each other. And then Pluto replies to you in Elvish. We've never been invisible before. Does it hurt?
No, it's not going to hurt. And we're going to put the blanket over both of your heads so that you're both not frightened. You'll have to huddle kind of close, but you're like BFFs. So
Yeah,
I think
that's
you're cool
totally
with that.
fine. Yeah.
The blanket will be invisible too.
Okay. What do we do if something happens?
If something happens, just save yourselves. Just
Okay.
your health matters the most to me. I want you to know that.
Okay. So just stay here and wait for you?
Yes. We just got to kill these guys real quick and then we'll be back.
Okay.
Or befriend.
Or be friends. We might be able to talk him out of it.
Not that I can understand you right now, but...
Okay.
Cool. And it's only going to last an hour. So we'll definitely be back by then.
Okay. I hope so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. They're good. So.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to
Triggus.
go ahead and walk up, and then I put one arm around each horse, and I have my head in between their heads. And I say, once upon a time, there were 2 horses in the forest with pretty flowers, but there's bad guys up ahead. So all of a sudden, they had to become invisible so that nobody could see them. And it was all fine. We're going to be back in just a few minutes and love you. And this would be a good time, probably not to play hide and go seek, even though it would be really fun. Love you. And then just...
Do the horses understand a word of that? Or is it just like a fish man walks up and holds them both? whispers a bunch of cryptic stuff they don't understand.
Basically, yeah, you see Triggus go up and stand between the two horses and then, talk softly for a moment and then they vanish. You can kind of hear like a snort, and a few unsure steps from the horses. They've never been invisible before. It's very new to them and very strange, but you can kind of sense that they're staying put where they are, essentially.
Are the branches still leaning up against them? We should probably take those down.
Yeah.
Because they'll be moving.
Rhakna removes all of her hard work.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna have you roll a stealth check to see how well the horses were hidden, but I feel like invisible horses are really well hidden.
Yeah.
So we're gonna skip that stealth check. So now that the horses are invisible, what is Kai?
So I'm gonna look ahead and kind of plot the best course with a lot of cover,
Okay.
so that I
Oh.
can crouch and then sneak
I like it.
as close as I can get without giving away my position.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Roll me a stealth check.
But I'm scared. 14.
Nice.
What? Your stealth modifier is 8?
Yes.
I don't think all mine combined are 8. Oh, wait, never mind. I have an 8. Just kidding.
Is it strength?
It's athletics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, for a 14, you definitely do a very good job of sneaking up on them. So you come to a clearing that looks kind of like a campsite, and you can see Hector's wagon in the clearing, and there's a group of 3 bandits in the clearing. One of them looks like he's kind of the boss man, like he is kind of directing the others. Basically, they are loading, they're just kind of going back and forth and loading everything they can, from Hector's wagon into their own, they don't have a wagon, but they have horses with saddlebags. They're taking everything they can, one of them is currently trying to get a wheel off of the wagon. They don't see you.
Okay. How many are there?
There's 3.
There's 3. Okay.
Yeah, 2 that are kind of running back and forth, and one that's kind of grab this, grab that,
Right.
take the wheel, put this on the second horse.
Yeah.
He's kind of directing and not really doing a lot of the heavy work.
So we could take them.
Definitely, yeah. We can...
And bandits are bad guys anyways.
Yeah, they are doing some stealing.
Yeah.
Which we never do.
Yeah. Stealing from an abandoned cart that they don't even know. I mean, they probably tried to look for somebody who owned it, and they're like, I don't know, I guess I'll just take everything. Finders keepers. Maybe we just, I don't want to kill anybody, but can we scare them with some some gentle stabbing?
So should I just send Gemini out and we can plan from there?
What if, hear me out. What if we all stay over here hiding and we just send Gemini and that's it? And he just flies around and he stabs at everybody and it freaks them out and they run, right?
Yes.
And then
That's a good idea.
If they
See
don't-
what happens.
If they don't move, then we can go in.
yeah, or if they try to leave with the stuff, then we'll have to stop them because that's Hector's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to leave with the stuff.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, but do we have any ranged
I have a bow.
a bow?
Triggus
And
has a blowgun or something.
Yeah, I have a blowgun. And I have a trident.
And a crossbow.
the horses are innocent, right? What if
Yeah, we're not killing the horses.
What if... No. What if we send Gemini to scare the bandits with a bunch of stabbing? Meanwhile,
We jump on the horses?
we take the horses. Yeah, then we get the stuff and we save the innocent horses. We have horses to make those horses feel better. They can tell them, like, we're nice.
I mean, they're invisible right now. So.
Yeah, but like in an hour. We'll just stand next to some invisible horses for an hour until they can. Yeah, that's my plan.
Okay. So, Gemini.
Are we doing this?
I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna tell Gemini to move them away from the horses. Mm-hmm. Then we can run in, hop on the horses, move them that way. Then we can come back and take care of the other guys.
Yeah, how many horses are there?
3.
3 horses. Okay.
They all have saddlebags that are all pretty full.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, they might be a little slow, but that's okay. We can. Yeah. I see nothing wrong with this plan.
Yeah. Okay.
I Rhakna with my 9 wisdom and 9 intelligence. See nothing wrong with this plan. Let's do it.
Okay, so Gemini. When I send you out.
Is it stabbing time?
Almost. When I send you out, you're gonna try your best to keep them away from the horses. Like, kind of like push them the opposite way with your stabbing.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. Go.
Gemini, has been floating beside you, and he's super ready for this. And he shouts, "It's stabbing time!" And he flies into the clearing. And he does the spell that Gemini knows how to do, which is Cloud of Daggers. So what these bandits see is they hear it's stabbing time. Gemini flies as best he can in between the horses and the bandits. One of the bandits was actively loading some stuff into the saddlebag, so he kind of almost gets separated from the other 2. Basically, Gemini goes into this clearing and creates a spinning cube of daggers that's 5 feet by 5 feet, essentially. And because you gave him permission to stab, he kind of centers it on, the 2 bandits that are over by the wagon still. One of them is the captain, and the other one is one of the bandits. And as he flies into the clearing and it's suddenly filled with this cube of daggers, you hear the captain shout, "It's a sentient dagger! Those things are worth so much money!
Oh, no.
Get it!"